Welcome to another episode of Principal Sparks, everyone. My name is Andrew Marotta, host of Principal Sparks, and excited once again to be here on DisruptED TV. This is episode 19 of Principal Sparks. In addition to being a high school principal, I also wrote this book last year, The Principal, Surviving and Thriving. Some days it still feels like surviving, but we'd like to get more of thriving. So one of the tips I'd like to share on today's episode is treat your secretary like gold. That's tip number 38 here in the book. Your secretary, as you know, takes care of so many things for you. And if you have a good secretary, you're in great shape. If you have someone that, if there's a lack of trust or maybe isn't working up to par, that is something certainly you have to address. But I've been blessed. I've had a former secretary for about 6 years, and I have a new one this year who's doing a great job. So the tip is treat your secretary like gold. A couple of other points. I heard some great advice recently, and I have certainly implemented it here at my school, Port Jervis High School in Port Jervis, New York. Someone told me, don't touch anything within 30 feet of a secretary's desk without speaking to them first. It sounds simple, right? But that's that person's area, that's that person's work area, and you need to honor and respect that. So don't mess with a secretary's area just because you think something might be changed. Number 2 is a story. And this is from my friend Dan Spanauer's book, Leading Narratives. A lot of great stories in here. So there's a great story about secretaries. So here it goes. It's called The People That Get Noticed. A large organization recently hired several cannibals. After conducting a lengthy interview, new hire orientation, the human resource director congratulated the cannibals and said, "You are now all part of the team. You get all the benefits we discussed. But please remember one thing. Don't eat any of the employees." Each of the cannibals promised they wouldn't. After a few weeks, the cannibal's boss seemed very pleased, but also a little worried. She said, "You're all working very hard and I'm satisfied with you. However, one of our secretaries has disappeared. Do any of you know what happened to her?" The cannibals all shook their head no. After the boss left, the leader of the cannibals was a bit angry and said to the other cannibals, "Okay, which one of you dummies ate the secretary?" A hand rose in hesitation of a weary cannibal. He said, "You fool!" The leader said, "You fool! For weeks we've been eating managers and no one noticed anything. But no, you had to go eat someone important." Take that story and use it as your own. The secretaries love it. I've told that a couple times. Leading Narratives, Dan Spanauer. So back to the original point. Your secretaries take care of you. You should take care of them. That's in my book here, The Principal, Surviving and Thriving. If I could help you at all, don't hesitate to reach out on Twitter, Andrew Marotta 21. And thanks so much to DisruptED TV for running another episode of Principal Sparks. Check out the rest of their content, not only on the app, DisruptED TV, but also on their website. Thanks so much for tuning in, everyone, and continue to go out and make your schools great, motivate people, and do great things. Take care.